150 million years ago, in what would one day be called Germany, a leathery little Dino Crow hatched from a nest and took flight. There weren't many of her kind around, what with brawny, bony stegosaurs, the mountainous diplodocus, and the dangerous, nasty, stinking, fang-filled, abominable leather devils. As you can see, the lovely little Dino Crow is lucky to be alive. Leather devils snatched away her brothers and sisters when they were still inside their eggs. And heaven knows what happened next. On a day that I'll never forget, a leather devil bit off my thumb and used it for a game of basketball with one of his nasty, hissing play pals. Of all the nerve. But today, the little Dino Crow takes flight, soaring in humid air across a tiny trickle of salt water. No thirst quenching there. But one day, far in the future, that marsh would be named the Atlantic Ocean by one of those ridiculous hairy little marsh voles running in the grass. Do you believe that shit? Speaking of, fresh marsh vole makes for a perfect breakfast. And little Dino Crow is hungry. It's time to hunt. Imagine a regular crow like you see today. Take away its feathers, add razor-sharp talons, and a dagger beak bristling with teeth, and you have our little friend here. At night, when you have nightmares, and you feel like you're being chased by something bigger, stronger, faster, and extremely nasty, well, that information has been hardwired into your brain for hundreds of millions of years. The marsh voles scattering back to their marsh vole homes are distant cousins. Run as they may, they're no match for a flying Dino Crow with a dagger beak and knives for feet. Ask yourself, which marsh vole spent too much time fattening up on bristle cones this morning? Which marsh vole neglected his morning calisthenics? Well, you can tell, because that's the marsh vole pinned to the ground by the little Dino Crow, with his inside parts on the outside. Delicious, thinks the Dino Crow. Really superb stuff. Since I have no notion of the seasoning effects of salt or pepper, these marsh vole guts couldn't be more scrumptious. But wait, what's that stirring in the grass? Uh-oh. The little Dino Crow knows that sound, primarily because of the hissing. A leather devil! 2 leather devils! Well, they don't like sharing, do they? Those selfish, brooding, slavering barbarians. All they'd have to do is ask. But leather devils never ask. All they do is hiss and bite off an innocent man's thumb for no good reason. Little jerks. So, it's time for the little Dino Crow to fly again. Breakfast only half consumed. I suppose you could say it's time to eat. And Dino run. But the little Dino Crow can't take off like a regular, modern, non-Dino Crow. Nope. She has to run, run, run to get up ahead of speed. Better hurry. Those leather devils might want dessert right after breakfast. Now, this idea won't save the little Dino Crow, but it might come as some solace. Soon, these leather devils and all of their friends and their friends' friends and all of their stupid little leather devil friends will disappear in a horrific fiery inferno, the likes of which may never be seen again. But if it does happen again, you and I will go the way of the leather devil. And yet, little Dino Crow has one more trick up her sleeve. Shrink, shrink, get smaller and smaller until nature forgets that you exist. And that's just what the little Dino Crow has been doing for hundreds of millions of years. Today, a leathery little Dino Crow. Tomorrow, a beautiful barn swallow, covered in bright feathers. Can a leather devil say that? They sure can't. And I, for one, am glad they're gone. And I'm glad I now have an artificially intelligent cyber thumb. You could say it does my thinking for me.